Max, how pleased are you to be here at Salop?
Yeah, delighted. It's great to be working again in academy football, working with David as well. It's an enjoyable experience, so it's great to be involved again in a good academy setup.
We're here at the Sports Village now. What are your first impressions of the academy setup and the players behind you?
Yeah, it's good. I think for the size of the club and the kind of facilities that are available, it's really good. The COVID obviously restrictions limit what we can do inside and in classroom work, but in terms of the astro field or the pitch and the grass pitch, it's really good for the players. And as I said, just try and make the best of the moment in terms of doing analysis online and on Zoom and stuff like that. But yeah, really good so far.
Your job title is Interim Academy Manager. Tell me a little bit about what that role entails.
Yeah, so basically overseeing the 18s and the 16s, working with Alex Ramsey, kind of supporting him, supporting the players, and obviously learning myself from all the other staff members. So there's a big kind of push in terms of recruiting 16s for scholarships for the next season. So that's kind of where I'm focusing on at the moment.
Talk to me about your relationship with David Lungwell. He's had some nice things to say about you.
Yeah, no, I've known him for probably about 6-7 years now. Worked firstly at St Mirren in Scotland, where he was the academy director there, and I came in onto his staff working as a coach, and then I was able to get a full-time position. So know him really well, and a lot of respect for him. He's helped me, develop as a coach and as a person, and I think I've helped him with a lot of things as well. So we then obviously had time together at Orlando, which was another good experience, and always kept in contact. And I think initially it was obviously a relationship built up through kind of football and coaching, but I've got a lot of trust for him, and I think he's got a lot of trust for me as well. So it's good.
How beneficial is it for the whole club having such a close relationship with someone who's working with the first team?
Yeah, it's massive. I think as an academy coach and staff member, you want there to be a clear pathway, and now with David in there, he kind of creates that link. So if there's any opportunities, he will get players up there, and it's obviously on me and Alex at the moment to get the players ready for that, and for the players to kind of seize the opportunity and realise that if they do well enough, the pathway's there for them to make that step up.
You mentioned that you're going to be mainly with the 18s and 16s. What are your goals and ambitions? I'm sure number one is getting players into that first team and developing them further.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, obviously short term, it's trying to have a positive impact with the 18s, both with the coaching staff to kind of give them ideas from my experiences, and then obviously the players as well. Again, working kind of at first team level in America has given me different experiences and improved my knowledge, which I think I've been able to feed back to the lads already, and I can see slight improvements, which is great. So for me, yeah, it's just about trying to make those little improvements and tidy up on things that need to be at a high standard.
How would you describe your coaching style? Is it mainly about those standards and getting the best out of everyone, including the staff?
Yeah, I think so. I think I'm a big believer in the kind of collective, so everyone's got to work together. Nobody kind of doing things on their own or being selfish, both from a staff point of view and the players. And then a coaching style in terms of on the field with the players, very much kind of guided discovery, question and answer, which obviously I've learned a lot from David and my experience coaching. But I also think you have to be flexible. There's times as a coach when you need to be a bit more demanding. But I think also it's a bit of common sense. And as I said, in terms of working with the staff, it's about everyone kind of mucking in together and doing the best job they can, really, and not trying to cut corners.
You mentioned your experience in America there a little bit. I know you can't bring the weather with you, but what kind of things can you bring from those experiences? Yeah,
so I think my last 3 years working with the first team, definitely the kind of knowledge that I picked up from working with those guys, the little details that they have in their game, which kind of young players maybe don't have. So, and also working with some really experienced head coaches there that opened my eyes to kind of a different way to see football and how to coach. And then also experience from Orlando, working with young players and seeing, the top young players there. How do they compare to the guys that are here at the club? And is there anything that the lads in Orlando did that we can reflect in the players at Shrewsbury?
Just the final one from me. How have you found working with the staff that are already in place here?
Yeah, it's good. No, they're a good bunch, and David has kind of aligned them really well. So in the first few weeks, they were fantastic, helping me kind of get to grips with everything, and especially the the kind of paperwork and PMA and audit stuff off the pitch, which can be a bit of a headache at times. But no, they've been great, to be fair. And as I said, it's not about me coming in here and say do it this way now because I'm kind of just taking David's place. It's just about continuing the good work and making sure that everyone keeps really high standards. Because ultimately, the players are the focus, and they have to reap the kind of rewards of the work that we put in.